I can't resist leading off or not leading off with UCLA, the Bruins, taking it to the Nittany Lions.
Dude,
I can't even say it with a straight face. The preseason number 2 in the country, now losing back-to-back games. I will say, does this mean, after that performance, does this mean that UCLA is better than Oregon? Like, I mean, I'm just judging. If we're judging based on performance against a common opponent, I'm just saying. I understand it was a road game, but like, here's the funniest thing about that.
Is it a road game if there's only 5 students?
That's what I thought. I was literally just about to say that. I feel like crowd noise was equally an issue to help or hurt Penn State in both of these games. Like, you can't call it, like, it was practically a neutral field to go into UCLA. I mean, there was nobody. The Penn State fans genuinely might have outnumbered the UCLA fans. Like, I wish we were exaggerating. It was awful. This is the Rose Bowl, people. This is one of the most iconic venues in American sports, college football or otherwise. And they're so bad this year that they didn't even draw a crowd when a top 10 team travels in. One of the dark horse alleged Heisman contenders comes to town, and nobody even wants to like stop. What, like, they want to go to IHOP for breakfast? They want to go to lunch instead of seeing this game? Give me a break, LA. And with all of that, with everything 2 weeks in a row stacked in Penn State's favor, you can't do it. Who is going to sit there and tell me that the Big Ten deserves to be the best conference in college football right now? I say that as someone who, you guys know, I will not defend the SEC unless I am absolutely forced to. And unfortunately, I'm kind of feeling forced to back the ACC, funny enough, right now, as I guess one team in the ACC particular. When it comes to the top 5, there are a few teams that I think deserve the number 1 spot any more than that one team from the ACC. Mm-hmm. But like, I really hope that Illinois wins this weekend. Let's just say that would
be amazing.
That would be
so amazing.
Because that would hopefully finally get some of the spotlight off of them, or maybe force them to, if they're going to expand to a 50-team super conference, maybe they're going to start trying to recruit some actually good teams so that they can have a strength of schedule. Because those LA teams, they're bringing down the average and they're exposing the top tier at the same time. Penn State, y'all got to figure something out. You are too proud of a program. Now, I don't know why you're that proud of a program, but you are too proud of a program to be looking like the fools that you are. There's a lot of game left. There's a lot of season left, a lot of games left. But right now, y'all are 0-2 in conference play, and you haven't looked good at home. You haven't looked good on the road. You haven't looked good on offense. You've looked okay on defense, but where is this top 10? You guys should be counting your lucky stars that anybody voted you in the top 25, and mostly because I'm pretty sure those people are bots at this point.
Honestly, they clearly didn't watch the games.
They obviously didn't. I know it was close in the end, but you know who actually was able to close it out against UCLA? Every other team they played, including, was it UNLV?
Mexico, UNLV.
Literally everybody else that has played them all year long. At home? Yeah. New Mexico! The University of New Mexico
went into that same road
at home by 3.5 times as many points. You're telling me, and they went on the road to Northwestern, where Oregon's mascot was literally reading like a fantasy novel on the sideline, sitting under the goalpost because he felt so safe in the end zone of Northwestern that he felt like he could crack open a book.
That'll get him.
And so UCLA goes into that hostile environment on the road and still gets beaten. But Penn State,
Dude.
What is going on with you? And at what point do you just clean house and start over? I just don't think they have the sense to do it. And it's a shame, because I would like to see an actual shakeup. But it ain't happening with this staff, and I don't know. I can't even tell if it's the roster or the leadership. That was that offensive coordinator's first time calling a game, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
literally.
Yes, it was.
It was literally his first game.
They have no coach. They had a guy doing his first time as an offensive coordinator. They had 50 fans in the stands, pretty much. The only thing that was in their favor is that they had to travel so far for it.
He was so new that he forgot how to work the headset because he'd never been on the headset before. Over and over again, and he admitted to it. He was trying to call plays and he forgot to flip his headset down.
The headset played better defense.
You guys lost to that guy, to that team. I understand that's Rick Neuheisel's kid. I understand he's football royalty. He's a prince of the game. But he doesn't get to come out swinging against number 7. Come on.
So I actually think there's a way Penn State could have been undefeated by now, and I think they blew it. I'm going to read stats really quick. Drew Aller, he is QBR 75th in the country. It's been getting better, admittedly, but it's still awful. You know a guy who they threw to the Wolves? A guy who I can't pronounce his name, Bo Prebola from Missouri, who's 21st right now in QBR. They could have had that guy. They had both QBs, and they threw that guy to the Wolves. If they would have kept him, I think they would have been undefeated by now, which is just such a Penn State thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Penn State also, if you look at it, besides that Oregon game, the easiest schedule in the country. I don't know how they have receiving votes. They have not beat anybody, and they
still haven't beaten a P4 team. Still no P4 teams have been beaten by Penn State.
No, and the G5 teams they're beating are cupcakes. Villanova?
Yeah.
I mean, UCLA, they didn't lose. FIU?
Chance, I have to fact check you on that. Villanova is not a G5 team.
No, I know. I'm saying besides Villanova, the G5 teams are bad. Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, Villanova isn't even a G5 team. It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys,
get your facts straight, Chance. You're saying they're only beating these cupcake G5s. Hey, that's a proud cupcake FCS team you're talking about there.
True.
Fact check.
Guys,
5 Pinocchios.
Do you know the last time an 0-4 team beat a top 10 ranked team?
Don't.
There's a song about it.
Don't.
There's a song about it.
I actually don't know this one.
1985.
Yep. UTEP.
40 years.
A certain
40 years.
Wait,
since
that was
0-4 team.
That was. Are you talking? Is that the BYU year? That was BYU's only loss that year was to an 0-4 UTEP.
Yeah, they won the national championship in 1984 and then lost to UTEP in 1980.
So that was before they started factoring in strength of schedule as a meaningful stat. I see.
Thanks, Chase.
I didn't mean that as a jab, Chance. I actually didn't know who.
Sure.
I actually didn't know who that was against. I just knew it was 40 years. I was making fun of Penn State.
Oh, you didn't know it was BYU? Oh yeah.
No, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, it was BYU right after their national championship.
You're like, that stings still, even though I wasn't alive for it.
Yeah, he wasn't born for 10 more years.
That's crazy, guys. There's no I get you're traveling across the country after an emotional game where you lost in overtime. That's no excuse to lose to this UCLA team that got blown out. What was it? Was it 25 or 35 points against UNM?
35-10 at home.
Yeah, 25 points at home. They lost to UNM, but Penn State they lost. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yep.
I literally before that, when UCLA lost to Northwestern, I was like, that was the only game I could see them winning this year. And somehow Penn State decided to prove me wrong and prove everyone wrong. They're like, hey, we don't just lose to the big guys like you say we do. We're going to lose to a nobody this week and prove you wrong.
If there is a possibility of UCLA or Penn State to lose to UCLA, then any other team on their schedule is fair game. They play every mid-tier Big Ten team for the rest of the season, and I could see literally any of them doing it. If UCLA can beat them and UCLA handled business against, or Northwestern handled business against UCLA, Northwestern could theoretically beat them. Iowa, Ohio State, obviously. Indiana, obviously. Yeah. I'm not saying that they're totally done. I'm not saying they can't make corrections. As many Ohio State fans pointed out over the weekend, Ohio State dropped 2 games, but I really think that this is a very different scenario. There's a big difference between, losing to your arch rival who was 6-6 in the game, and losing to an absolute nobody dumpster fire. That is not a rival.
Already fired their coach, has 5 people in there's no comparison to that. That's just, it's not even. I mean,
Jason and I made a rule that if you lose to UCLA this season, you're disqualified from the playoffs. I mean, I don't care what your record is, you're done.
Yeah, that should be a rule. Like, genuinely, that's pathetic. I mean, the only way they can get in now, they have to win out. They got to beat Ohio State, which they can't do.
And so Indiana,
they're cooked. But
yeah, mainly
is I'm saying they have to win out, but they can't beat Ohio State, so it's not going to happen. So
no,
even if they magically beat Indiana and their other people, they're not beating Ohio State. They can never do it. So
not the team in the not the team
James
in the
Franklin
Big Ten.
Either has to inject ice into his veins for the rest of the season, or he's like, unless Penn State is completely complacent being okay forever. It's not. He's proved it. He's not going to put you anywhere. It's over. Let him go. So
Penn State was not the team that any of us saw having an utter collapse this year. And there's still obviously room for them to salvage it and get to their consistent 10-2 every year that they seem to love to hit. But it is not looking good as of right now.